How many of you watching this video now have seen my main channel and seen me do this thing where I flare my nostrils, get crazy eyes, and say, "Nostrils of death"? Let me know down below in the comments. Please and thank you. Welcome to YouTubing with Katie. This channel is really special to me. It's something that this means a lot to me, to get to the heart of creating, to connect with other creators, not about the logistics of the channel, but about the struggles, the mental struggles, the creative struggles, the stuff, the emotional stuff. I'm a bit of an emotional person. That's what emotions resonate with me. So this video is about being yourself, showing the journey. You've probably heard these phrases a lot, but I want to just kind of dig into what it can mean and how, and to dig into it to help you move forward in your channel and in your care of yourself, in your appreciation of yourself and your channel and what you've already done. That means a lot to me. I want you to believe in yourself, like yourself, believe in what you're offering. I want to help you on that journey of giving people the chance to connect with you as you are. And I want you to be proud of what you make. So, another question for you. What is different about your channel? What's unique about what you put out into the internets? Is it a specific niche that you target, a group of people that you target to help and support? Is it your personality? Is it a perspective that you come at your hobby, whatever, with? Is it connections? Is it a skill? In a certain creative skill? I hope that this video will get a lot of comments because I'm asking a lot of questions and I don't want this to be a one-sided conversation. I want to have this as ongoing conversation with you. So, back to my nostrils of death thing. Also, did you notice this picture there? Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. My friend Chris did it for me. Isn't it amazing? And my kids helped a little bit, but I'm glad that's the worst that they colored because it could have been worse. But yes, that ridiculously good-looking face is mine. Oh, I love it so much. I've looked through many of my older videos. I started YouTube in December 2018, and I uploaded basically every day that first month. And I can't find the video where I first started doing Nostrils of Death. But I have this memory of being like, whoa, because I would be like, bye, to my phone. And noticing that my nostrils were very big and dark. And honestly, having large nostrils is something that I was teased about as a kid. I have distinct memories in elementary school of being called monkey nose, among other things, crybaby Katie. I said I was emotional. At some point of making these videos, I just started ending my videos doing that. Taking my phone, recording, and then bringing it in or bringing my face in. And there's just something so fun and so silly about it. And knowing that there's nobody else on YouTube doing this. If anybody else were to do it, they would be copying me or paying homage. That's an example of taking something that I could have been insecure about and awkward about and just embracing it and going with it and making it even bigger. Because that's a big component of comedy, is exaggeration. And why are there so many planes? Wonder if you can even hear it. There's just so much power in taking something that people have used against you, teased you about, and to reclaim it. Be like, this is mine. This is how large my nose happens to be, and it's not bad. It's just my stinking nose, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. And that's an example of having something about your channel, having some kind of signature that is completely unique to you.
Look at that baby. Oh.
How often do you hype yourself up? Do you have somebody to hype you up for you? If you don't, you gotta do it yourself. You gotta be your own biggest fan, your own best friend, and appreciate what you have to offer. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your humor. Enjoy your perspective, the view from your brain. Enjoy your personality. So when you set up your camera and you record yourself, or when you put that footage into your recording software and you edit it, you have this rare opportunity to observe yourself. Let me just read this note. To think of what it feels to have the part of ourselves that we choose to share on display, to hope that it can be useful, encouraging, entertaining, interesting in general to others. So it's like,
Cat.
so we have these specific moments of time, these specific curated or not messages, thoughts, feelings, and we're putting it out there. And then we're looking at it through completely different eyes when we're done. Hopefully when we're done. Try not to edit yourself as you talk. It makes it really difficult. So whose eyes do you look at that footage with afterwards? Do you look at it through the eyes of someone who's like, does that make sense? Or are you looking at it through the eyes of someone who is genuinely going to get something out of it, who resonates in that same space with you, who has the same sense of humor and finds you delightful? Because if they don't resonate and they don't find it delightful, they're not your target audience, and who cares about them? That's the brain space we've got to put ourselves in. We've got to look at our footage through the eyes of the people it's meant for, that are gonna love it. And I want to put it out there that being more yourself doesn't mean you have to be a turned up to 11 version of yourself. It's not always who we are, and that's okay. Sometimes being more yourself means being less, being more pulled back, pulled in. I did a reaction video like this, where I was not a exuberant version of myself. I was very chill, and that was good for that video. That was good for me to be honest and chill. This is what I mean by showing the struggle. It doesn't mean crying in every video. But sometimes in the journey that we're on a mountaintop and it's the best thing ever. And sometimes we're in a valley and we're crying and we don't know what's next. And sometimes we're in a gray, confusing, formless place and we don't know what the next step is. But we still want to keep making videos and still trying and still giving the algorithm something to work with that hopefully we can connect with our people. Sometimes we watch so many of these shorts and reels and TikToks of these amazing transformations of huge weight loss and renovating buildings and cleaning rugs. And we see these things that happen in 1 to 3 minutes. And we forget that it took hours, weeks, months, maybe even years to accomplish these things, to learn the skills, to make the mistakes, to regroup. We don't see all of the sweat and tears and journey that went into it. So what I want us all to do is to love the person that we see in that editing software, to love the person that we see in that screen, even though we shouldn't be looking at ourselves, we should be looking at the camera. to love that person like they're a separate person. To love that person that is trying every single time you pick up that camera, every single time you sit down to work. So that when we are going back over it, we can look at it through the lens of a friend, with the lens of the healthy pride. I'm going to read what I wrote here. Through the lens of a healthy pride and peace that this is who we are, and whatever anyone else has to say about it doesn't negate how we feel about ourselves. And if the feedback that we get is mostly positive, that's really lovely, but our worth isn't dependent on it. Last question. What are you going to do in your next video to show even more of your awesome uniqueness? Think about it. Share it with somebody. Share it with another creator friend. Share it with me. Share it in the comments. But be sure to do it. Okay. I hope that you got something out of this and it wasn't too rambly. Thank you so much for being here and spending this time.